what's up, y'all? It is Friday. We've made it to another weekend and another edition of On the Needle. So, I'm gonna go ahead and get right into it. Today, we are talking about Common. So, he's one of my favorite rappers, and I feel like he really doesn't get his just due when you compare him to rappers like Nas or Jay Z, who kind of came up around that same time, but he just kind of got overshadowed. I feel like I'd put Common in that same group as like a Most Def, Talib Kweli, rappers who are great and very underrated, but they just maybe because their music is more conscious, they don't really get the shine they deserve. I think that could be a big part of it, but nevertheless, that's what we're talking about today. So this is his album, A Beautiful Revolution. This is part two. Love this cover. Let's get into this. I think this is such a cool cover. Yeah, it's just really cool. I love it. One of my favorite album covers. And this is the track listing. So on this album, he has an artist named PJ. I think they have really great chemistry too, by the way. I love all of the songs that PJ's featured on. He has Jessica Care Moore. I'm not sure if you all remember It's Showtime at the Apollo. If you're under 35, you might not. But Jessica Care Moore was a poet who was featured on there, and she won something like 10 times, I think it was. She's got to be one of the most repeat contestants on the show because she's won that many times. So she's done a few tracks with Common before. So she opened up the album here. Also, the single "When We Move" with Black Thought and Sean Coody, love that one. It has a real like funk jazz element to it, a little bit of a New Orleans reminiscent sound too, I would say. But love that song. Also, Marcus King, Isaiah Sharkey are featured. As I mentioned, PJ, Brittany Howard is on a song called "Saving Grace." "Saving Grace" is one of my favorites for sure. I also love "Set It Free," Majesty, Where We Gonna Take It. Actually, that one, the Majesty song, just might be my favorite song on this album. But I love the whole thing. And we get into the inside here. So as I mentioned, I think I mentioned this is a signed vinyl. So I thought this was pretty cool. He did this right before the album came out for pre-sales. And if I remember correctly, I only paid about $25, and that's with the shipping. So I thought that was a great value because you can't really get a regular vinyl these days for less than $25, let alone a signed one. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then when you open up the vinyl, he has his picture, and then his thank yous are written within this arch, which I thought was cool. Like, boom, short and sweet, to the point. The song credits are listed here. So with rappers, I feel like it's a little bit less exciting because usually most rappers write what they rap. So of course, Common wrote all these songs. He does have some other writers that are featured here. On a production standpoint, let's see, who are the producers on here? Oh, Kareem Riggins, actually. I guess Kareem Riggins did the whole album, which makes sense because it does have a very cohesive sound. Now, I will say, I feel like Common's best album is B. So if y'all know where I could get that on vinyl, please let me know because I would love to add that one to my collection. But I have this one. I also have A Beautiful Revolution Part 1. But I really do love this album for the aesthetic, because it's signed, because it's Common. So curious to know, what are y'all's thoughts on Common as an artist? If you've heard this album, A Beautiful Revolution Part 2, I definitely would love to know your thoughts on it. What are some of your favorite tracks, or what are some of your favorite Common tracks, period? So let me know. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, I really, really appreciate it. And till next time, peace. Oh, and don't forget, we started the Waterbury Podcast, my sister channel, this week. So make sure you check that out. The season premiere just aired yesterday. I had a great time with Jaleesa Danielle. She is an astrologer and a numerologist. So really, really great episode. Y'all make sure y'all check that out too. And until next week, peace.